Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Ricky and this is Ricky's Puzzle and Book Chat. And as you can see in front of me, I have a bunch of loot that I got for Christmas. And some stuff I have to admit I bought for myself because you know it's the season to give. And I thought, well, I'm definitely going to give it to myself, especially when I've seen some of these bargains. But anyway, let me get on with this video because I got a lot to show you here. And of course, I'm so grateful for all my blessings that I've received. It was just such a wonderful holiday season. And I hope your holiday season was blessed and you had a very Merry Christmas. So anyway, with that said, let me go ahead and start on the items that I found in the stores that I bought for myself. Because obviously when we're out shopping for others, we'll come across something we think, okay, I got to have that myself. So anyway, let me start with this. And as you know, on my channel, primarily I focus on Springbok puzzles. But I'm also going to include in this video, because Springbok is my favorite puzzle brand, I'm going to also include in this video non-Springbok brands that I have and that I've received, but I just definitely want to share with you. Now, I was at the Thrift, not the thrift store, but a discount store, and they had several Ravensburger puzzles, the double type, which was two 500-piece puzzles in one box. And I had to grab these, and I'm going to try to read the names off to you, but I can't see the names off this one because it's covered by a sticker. But I've seen these on other YouTube channels work before, and I got these puzzles for actually $5. I could not believe how cheap or inexpensive it is. So here's the first one. I love that, and it's two 500-piece puzzles. And when I seen this at the discount store, I had to grab it because you know, Ravensburger is one of the best quality puzzle companies that they have out there. And as I said before, my channel primarily focuses on Springbok puzzles. But I do also, in my personal time, put together Ravensburger puzzles, Gallison puzzles, White Mountain puzzles. And I just want to share you some of the finds that I found out when I was shopping. Here's another one, and the name is actually Cozy Cabana and Cozy Bathroom. Two 500-piece puzzles in one box for $5. I got this at the discount store Ollie's, which is a discount store here in the United States. I'm not sure if it's anywhere else. Love that image. And you know, obviously at that price, you can't go wrong, right? Here's another two 500-piece puzzles. It's called At the Bird Bath and Wilderness. I should have probably worn my glasses. Look at that. And I'm sorry if there's glare from the light. But you know, one thing is when you're out shopping and trying to take care of your family and friends, and you come across stuff, you know, when I came across these, I thought, well, I better grab them because they're not going to last long. Here's another 500 piece, two 500 pieces. Catnip and At the Dog Park. Isn't that fun? Look at that. Had to get that. And then I found this 300-piece Ravensburger puzzle. And it's titled, if I can find it, Santorini Sunset. And boy, wouldn't I love to be there. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And this is a 300-piece, and that's a real fun, easy puzzle build. And you know, obviously, as I've said many, many times, I focus on Springbok on my channel. And the reason I really don't do Ravensburger on my channel is because there's a lot of YouTubers out there that focus on Ravensburger. And I believe all these have been probably shown on various YouTube channels before. And that's wonderful. But I wanted to focus on my favorite puzzle brand, which is obviously the Springboks. But this one here, I found at Walmart, and I had to have it when I seen it. It's a pink sky puzzle. It's round two. I've never seen pink sky in the round two before. It's called Berlin. Look at that. And the image wraps all around it. In pink sky, it has more of a feel puzzle type like Gallison, if you're familiar with Gallison. But I've always wanted to go to the city of Berlin, and I've seen this puzzle at my Walmart, and I had to grab it. And I've never seen pink sky in the Walmart before. Can't wait to work on that one. Now these two vintage puzzles in front of me, they are Milton Bradley puzzles. and they're probably about 40 years old. And I love it because it goes back to the old days of the pizza box shapes, you know. But look at this puzzle. It's called, I think the name of the company or the brand is Milton Bradley, but the type of puzzle series is the Cobblestone Way. And I don't really see a name on this. Maybe it's called Marketplace. I think it's called Marketplace. But look at this image. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely love this. So sweet. And it's a 500 piece. And when I seen this, I knew I had to grab it. Because you know how I like my vintage puzzles. The other one's called the Conservatory. It's 550 pieces, and I think that's a 550 piece also. Again, Milton Bradley. I seen this at the thrift store and had to have it. Love that image. Isn't that fun? Love it. Okay, the next items I received were basically my Christmas gifts that I got for Christmas. And the first one I have is from my brother. I love this. It's Cavallini Co puzzle. It comes in the tube. And it's called British Birds. Look at that. And the birds wrap all around the puzzle tube. And on the back is a full image of it. And Cavallini Co, they have such beautiful puzzles. The images are just so beautiful. I absolutely love them. My brother got me that for Christmas. That was so nice. And this one was from my family, and it's the Star of David, and it's a Springbok puzzle. And I've been wanting this a while, and I can't wait to work on this. I may save this for Hanukkah next year. It's so pretty. This other puzzle I got is a 1,000-piece Springbok puzzle, the Majestic line of puzzles by Springbok. It's called General Store. And it is a wood puzzle. I'm not sure if anybody knew that, but Springbok does produce wood puzzles in their Majestic puzzle line. Isn't that fun? And then I received this from my family. No Worries, Be Happy. 500 piece. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Love that. Love that image. Real fun puzzle. Then I got this from one of my nieces, I believe, and it is Springbok, and it's called Patchwork Pony, and it looks like a quilt. Isn't that fun? 1,000 piece. Can't wait to work on that one. Then another Springbok I got, 1,000 piece. You know I love my Springboks. It's called Southwest Sunrise. And boy, doesn't that look like a southwest sunrise. Absolutely beautiful. I'm trying not to sneeze. Ooh, so pretty. And the next one I got is a Springbok. I got this from my niece. It's a 1,000-piece Springbok, and it's called Haru in Japan. Haru in Japan. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, Japan is one of those beautiful nations I've always wanted to go see. So beautiful. All right, the next group of puzzles that I actually got, I received from my sweet friend Vicky at Puzzles and Purrs. Definitely go check out her channel. She is absolutely wonderful to watch, and it's such a joy to watch. I love her channel. Vicky at Puzzles and Purrs got me this. And when I seen this, when I opened it up out of the box she sent me, it's a White Mountain cookbooks, and I absolutely love this puzzle when she featured one on her channel, or showed it on her channel. I love this image of cookbooks, and this one is called Betty Crocker Cookbooks. And if you remember from previous videos that I did, I actually had or exhibited some of my Betty Crocker cookbooks, and this was a perfect puzzle to go along with that. Loved it. The next puzzle I got is a Springbok she sent me. It is called Camping World, 1,000 pieces. And look at this image. Isn't this fun? I can't wait to work on this puzzle. It's going to be so fun. It's so busy. And if you look at the image, it's like, I'm not sure how relaxing this campground would be, but it is so thrilling. This puzzle image is so thrilling, so fun. Love it. And the next puzzle she sent me, and this one caused my heart to skip a beat when I opened it out of the box. It is a Springbok vintage puzzle. It's called Memories of December, and I believe she showed this on her channel also. But look at that image. Isn't that sweet? Now this is a puzzle that's I'm going to have for the rest of my life. Absolutely love it. It's going into my collection, my permanent collection. So sweet and beautiful. I love this puzzle image. Thank you so much, Vicki. That was so nice and kind of you. I can't wait to work on these puzzles. But one thing I was doing also when I was out shopping for others, I come across, in the thrift store, I come across this beautiful pottery teapot. And I love collecting pottery, especially teapots, coffee pots, chocolate pots. And this is a Frankoma pot. And here's the name on the bottom. And I love this colors of this pot. Love this. And Frankoma was a company, and it may still be in existence, was a company that was started in the 1930s by John Frank. And it's in Oklahoma. And he combined his name. His first name is Oklahoma, so it's Frankoma. And I love that. Look inside that. And when I seen this out in the wild, I had to have it. I had to grab it. Absolutely love this. Just the beautiful look of it. Love that. But the books I received this year from Christmas from my family is a copy of Pride and Prejudice, and I love the feel of this book. Now, it's not a vintage book. It's a contemporary book. But look at this beautiful image of this. Absolutely love it. And the wonderful thing about this book is it has illustrations in it. Look at that. There's an illustration. Let me find some more. Here's a beautiful illustration. And I love the illustrations of classic books. And Jane Austen, absolutely love her. You know, what library is complete if you don't have a Jane Austen book, you know? I'm trying to find some more images here. Look at that illustration. Beautiful copy of this. Absolutely. And the feel of this book. I love it. I can't explain it, but I love it. And the next book I got from my family is, they know I love vintage movie stars, Hollywood movie stars, classic movies. And one of my favorite actresses is Joan Crawford. And I've actually got a poster of her on my wall over here. But Joan Crawford is one of my favorite movie stars. And when you see a Joan Crawford movie, you know it's a Joan Crawford movie. And this book is called Joan Crawford, A Woman's Face. And she had a wonderful career, made many, many movies that we can treasure today. Love Joan Crawford. She's one of my favorite movie stars. And I can't read this biography of her. And here's a picture of her on the back. And it does have some photos in the book spanning her long movie career. Absolutely love Joan Crawford. Let me show you some of these pictures. Old Hollywood. Does anyone out there love old classic movies? And like I said, when you watch a Joan Crawford movie, you absolutely know that's Joan Crawford. From the 1920s all the way up to, I believe, to 1970, she made movies. And I can't wait to read this biography of Joan Crawford. But anyway, with that said, that is my Christmas haul, my Christmas loot, things I received and things I bought for myself. How many of you all saw? Well, wait a minute. I'm not sure if I showed you this. Hold on. I was going to say, how many of you also buy for yourself or when you're out shopping for at the Christmas season time? Anyway, my friend Soto, he got me these beautiful vases. Look at this. There's a pair of them. Love this. I got my artificial flowers in it, my fake wildflowers as they're putting off dust. But I can see I'm going to put some white roses in these, or maybe some yellow roses. I thought this was such a beautiful gift. Look at this. I love this base. love it. That's probably why I'm sneezing. I got so much dust around here. But anyway, as I was saying, you know, it's Christmas time. We definitely want to splurge on our family and friends, but it's also good to splurge on ourselves. And I absolutely am guilty of that at times, from buying puzzles to pottery to books to vases. But I really had a blessed Christmas this year. I had a joyous Christmas. I spent it with family and friends, and I'm just so grateful to God. God has blessed me in so many ways, and I'm hoping that God blessed you in so many ways, and I'm hoping you had a wonderful, joyous season, and I hope you spent time on yourself and just enjoyed the time. And you know, this is a time of reflection also as we go into the new year. And I just wanted to say to everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for those who made comments. And I thank you for the beautiful friendships I've now made by having this channel, from all those who made comments to people like Vicky at Puzzles and Purrs. And I just absolutely love talking to you in the comments. And definitely let me know what you liked about this video. If you know, any of these puzzles you have, if you like to splurge on yourself at the holiday time, I would love to hear from you. Anyway, with that said, I know I'm starting to ramble. I do hope you have a blessed and happy new year. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.